75 common English idioms for everyday use. Idioms about success and effort. Break the ice. To start a conversation in a friendly way to ease tension. Example: I told a joke to break the ice at the meeting. Hit the nail on the head. To describe exactly what is needed or correct. Example: you hit the nail on the head with that suggestion. Bite the bullet. To face a difficult situation bravely. Example: I decided to bite the bullet and finish the project. Go the extra mile. To do more than what is expected. Example: she went the extra mile to make the event perfect. Burn the midnight oil. To work late into the night. Example: I burned the midnight oil to prepare for the exam. Get the ball rolling. To start something like a project or conversation. Example: let's get the ball rolling with a quick brainstorm. Make a long story short. To summarize a lengthy explanation. Example: to make a long story short, we missed the flight. On the same page. To agree or have the same understanding. Example: let's make sure we're on the same page before starting. Cut to the chase. To get to the point without wasting time. Example: let's cut to the chase and discuss the budget. Climb the ladder. To advance in a career or achieve success gradually. Example: she climbed the ladder to become the company's CEO. Idioms about feelings and emotions. Over the moon. Extremely happy or excited. Example: I was over the moon when I got the job offer. Under the weather. Feeling unwell or sad. Example: I'm feeling under the weather, so I'll stay home. Let off steam. To release pent-up emotions or energy. Example: I went for a run to let off some steam. In cloud nine. Extremely happy or blissful. Example: she's been on cloud nine since her engagement. Have a chip on your shoulder. To hold a grudge or feel resentful. Example: he's got a chip on his shoulder about that argument. Spill the beans. To reveal a secret. Example: who spilled the beans about the surprise party? In hot water. In trouble or a difficult situation. Example: he's in hot water for missing the deadline. Butterflies in your stomach. Feeling nervous or excited. Example: I had butterflies in my stomach before the speech. Kick yourself. To regret something you did or didn't do. Example: I'm kicking myself for not buying those tickets. Wear your heart on your sleeve. To openly show your emotions. Example: she wears her heart on her sleeve and cries easily. Idioms about situations and events. Bark up the wrong tree. To make a mistake about someone or something. Example: you're barking up the wrong tree if you think I took it. The ball is in your court. It's your turn to make a decision or act. Example: I've done my part. Now the ball is in your court. Beat around the bush. To avoid talking about something directly. Example: stop beating around the bush and tell me the truth. A blessing in disguise. Something that seems bad but turns out to be good. Example. Losing that job was a blessing in disguise. When pigs fly. Something that will never happen. Example. He'll clean his room when pigs fly. Caught red-handed. To be caught in the act of doing something wrong. Example. She was caught red-handed stealing cookies. In the heat of the moment. Doing something impulsively due to strong emotions. Example. I said that in the heat of the moment. I didn't mean it. Miss the boat. To miss an opportunity. Example. I missed the boat on that sale. It's sold out now. Thin ice. In a risky or delicate situation. Example. You're on thin ice with the boss after that mistake. Tip of the iceberg. A small part of a larger problem or issue. Example. These complaints are just the tip of the iceberg. Idioms about money and resources. Break the bank. To use up all your money. Example. That vacation won't break the bank if we plan wisely. Cost an arm and a leg. To be very expensive. Example. This phone cost me an arm and a leg. Make ends meet. To have just enough money to cover expenses. Example. I'm working 2 jobs to make ends meet. Penny for your thoughts. Asking someone what they're thinking about. Example. You look deep in thought. Penny for your thoughts. Save for a rainy day. To save money for future needs. Example. I'm saving for a rainy day in case of emergencies. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is hard to come by and must be earned. Example. You can't buy everything. Money doesn't grow on trees. Tighten your belt. To spend less money due to financial constraints. Example. We need to tighten our belts until business improves. In the red. To be in debt or losing money. Example. The company's been in the red for months. Born with a silver spoon. To be born into wealth or privilege. Example. She was born with a silver spoon and never had to work. Pay through the nose. Pay a very high price. Example. I paid through the nose for those concert tickets. Idioms about time. Time flies. Time passes quickly. Example. Time flies when you're having fun. Kill time. To do something to pass the time. Example. I read a book to kill time before the flight. Beat the clock. To finish something before the deadline. Example. We worked hard to beat the clock on this project. In the nick of time. Just before it's too late. Example. She arrived in the nick of time to catch the train. Time is money. Time is valuable and shouldn't be wasted. Example. Let's hurry, time is money. Around the clock. Continuously without stopping. Example. The team worked around the clock to finish the job. Call it a day. To stop working for the day. Example. It's late. Let's call it a day. Once in a blue moon. Something that happens very rarely. Example. I only see my old friends once in a blue moon. Against the clock. Rushing to meet a deadline. Example. We're working against the clock to finish this report. Time on your hands. Having extra time with nothing to do. Example. I have too much time on my hands this weekend. Idioms about decisions and actions. Sit on the fence. To be undecided about something. Example. Stop sitting on the fence and choose a side. Take the plunge. To make a bold decision or take a risk. Example. I took the plunge and quit my job to travel. Jump the gun. To act too quickly before the right time. Example. Don't jump the gun. Wait for the signal. Hold your horses. To wait or be patient. Example. Hold your horses. We're not ready to leave yet. Put your foot in your mouth. To say something embarrassing or offensive. Example. I put my foot in my mouth by mentioning her ex. Throw in the towel. To give up or admit defeat. Example. After hours of trying, I threw in the towel. Get cold feet. To become nervous and back out of something. Example. He got cold feet before the big presentation. Go out on a limb. To take a risk or do something bold. Example. I went out on a limb and pitched a new idea. Bite off more than you can chew. To take on more than you can handle. Example. I bit off more than I could chew with this workload. Play it by ear. To make decisions as you go without a plan. Example. Let's play it by ear and see what happens. Idioms about relationships and people. Get along like a house on fire. To have a great relationship with someone. Example. We get along like a house on fire. We're best friends. Give someone the cold shoulder. To ignore or treat someone coldly. Example. She gave me the cold shoulder after our argument. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. A child is similar to their parents. Example. He's stubborn just like his dad. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. A shoulder to cry on. Someone who offers emotional support. Example. She was a shoulder to cry on when I was upset. Know someone like the back of your hand. To know someone very well. Example. I know my sister like the back of my hand. Two peas in a pod. Two people who are very similar or close. Example. They're two peas in a pod. They do everything together. Bury the hatchet. To make peace or end a conflict. Example. Let's bury the hatchet and move on. Through thick and thin. To support someone in good and bad times. Example. We've been friends through thick and thin. Steal someone's thunder. To take attention away from someone's achievement. Example. She stole my thunder by announcing her news first. See eye to eye. To agree with someone. Example. We don't always see eye to eye, but we respect each other. Idioms about general situations. Piece of cake. Something very easy to do. Example. The test was a piece of cake for her. Let the cat out of the bag. To reveal a secret accidentally. Example. I let the cat out of the bag about the party. Kick the bucket. To die, used humorously or informally. Example. He wants to travel the world before he kicks the bucket. Out of the blue. Something unexpected or sudden. Example. She called me out of the blue after years. Under your nose. Something obvious but unnoticed. Example. The keys were right under your nose the whole time.